Cool, we're recording, and we were
Sweet.
just talking about MST3K. I love that
Yeah.
show so much, and the movie. My hometown got a shout out in the Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie. They land a
Oh yeah.
plane in a field, and he says, "Oh, we're landing in Branson, Missouri."
Oh yeah. Aren't they? Oh no, they're from Michigan, right? I fucking don't remember. Think I should know with how much I watch it. I watch it like it's still on TV.
Yeah, I feel terrible. I never watched all of the Netflix ones. Were the
You
Netflix
know,
ones very good,
in
or?
the first two seasons, I really liked. Specifically, the second season. They did Mac and Me, and that is the funniest episode of the newer ones that I can uh recommend. I would recommend watching it just to watch that episode.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Mac and Me too. I
They
always love
they
that
killed
movie.
it on that. The riffing on that one is really good. Like I watched that I don't know 100 times, and it makes me laugh every fucking time.
Oh wow,
Will it bother you if I smoke? Oh no.
I'm smoking too.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. Cool, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, and you
I
were
like your
saying
name,
that,
Mormo, by the way.
oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
You were saying that they have Cinema Titanic. That's the Joel one.
Yeah, that's Joel. It's Joel. It's uh the guy that played Clayton Forrester. Um, I can't think of his name right now. Slipped my mind. Trace.
Um,
Uh, uh, TV Son of Frank guy. He's on it. Um, Mary Jo Pehl, who played Mrs. Forrester Pearl. And then the original Mad assistant who also voiced Tom Servo, um, Josh Elvis Weinstein. There's five people, and it's a bunch of it's them all, and it's pretty good too. It's a lot of fun.
yeah, I could see myself really getting back into that because I think older movies are just better. Like I'm not
Agreed.
really interested in seeing newer movies. Just like,
Right. I'm just picky about newer ones. Like I'm really excited for the new Beetlejuice, and I actually want to see the new Mad Max. Uh, let's see. Those are the top ones I can think of right now off the top of my head.
yeah,
There was another.
I kind of want to go see that Maxine because I saw the first two movies on the big screen.
Mm,
But
of Mad Max. Is that what you're talking about?
no, it's called Maxine. It's like a horror film. The first one
Oh,
was called X, and the
I don't know
second
that one.
one was called Pearl, and then the new one's called Maxine, and it's about like LA in the 80s, I
Oh,
think. And
cool.
it's got Mia Goth in it.
I used to live in the Bay Area in the 80s.
Nice. I lived in Escondido, California in the 80s.
I was all over Sunnyvale, Santa Clara, and San Jose. Actually moved. Well, I live in Washington State now, but I moved here some right after Kurt Cobain died. Actually, like
Oh,
months after Kurt died.
yeah, I haven't lived in California in a long time. It just got so crowded and
Yeah, it got crazy. I actually really like Washington. It took me a little bit to adjust to the weather here at first, but I'm totally acclimated to it now. Although last few summers have been wicked hot, and
yeah.
I kind of miss my rainier summers, the cooler summers. But it's been like insane hot.
Right on. Yeah, I like it hot. I but when the
I get
sun
I
like
get to
hurts
that
your
point, but
skin,
I like it a little cooler.
for sure. Here in Missouri, Growing up in California, it was always so beautiful in the fall, but here in Missouri, it's very cold in the fall.
Yeah. I like what Washington has really lovely falls, like especially if you're around any trees. I love like the different colors of the trees in the fall. I live right down the road from a huge cemetery that has a 35-foot pyramid tomb of some of the founders of my city,
Wow.
like their family, and it's a haunted cemetery. Um, one of the last times I filmed there, I picked up like 7.5 minutes of whispering voices in the background.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and then some of it is weird, like chanting in another language. And but it started with I was talking about how, like near where I was, I said over there is where all the children are buried because there's like a whole area that's a cemetery, like just kids. And a little girl's voice starts like singing in the background right behind my voice.
Oh
I've been
my
meaning I've
gosh.
been meaning for the weather since it got nicer to go there and try filming again, see if I could pick up more voices again.
Yeah.
I'm really into paranormal shit. Like I'm obsessed. It's one of my favorite kinds of content, actually. I don't really do it because I don't have any place to investigate really, and I'd love to do that cemetery, but I can only go there during the day, otherwise I'll get arrested.
You
So
have to do it during the day.
yeah, you can't go there at night. It's a
Oh,
bummer.
oh yeah.
And they have security and shit. So I actually when I was a teenager, I used to go there, and one time they didn't go through and check to make sure everyone with their cars was out of there, and they shut the gates, and I got locked in there with my car.
Oh my
And
gosh.
I went around trying to find somebody because at that time they weren't the security wasn't like it is now, and I could not find anyone to let me out. So I was panicked because I was like 16 or 17, and I remember like some homeless dude came trucking through, and I felt really unsafe, and like I needed to leave. And so I looked at like the best route I could go around the gate and have to drive over graves, which I
Oh,
felt terrible about. But I was able to find the flattest route I could, and I fucking went for it, and I got out of there. I felt like I'd built up my karma really good though, because I used to go there randomly, and I'd go to the store and buy a bunch of flowers, and I would go put them on graves all throughout the cemetery. I did that so many times. But I would always go there, like I'd go there and just do art or draw or read or write or something. I'd just go there to chill out. That was like my spot.
that's awesome. Did you ever go to the Winchester House in
You know
California?
what? I always wanted to, and I didn't live far from it, but I never got a chance to go.
Oh
Doesn't
no.
that suck? Oh, I know. I really have always wanted to go, and I
Yeah,
never did.
it's pretty
I,
cool. I
I was
remember
only
they had
13 or 14 when I moved out. I was 13 when I moved out of there, so I didn't have a car or nothing. You know. I mean,
okay.
I could have taken the light rail, but or light rail, mono, whatever the hell it's called. I can't even remember what it's called. I think it's a light rail,
Yeah, I
something like
know
that.
when I was like a little kid, I used to ride the bus everywhere.
I used to go to Great America, the amusement park. My mom worked there when I was a little kid.
Nice.
It,
That sounds
it was,
fun.
it's like kind of like Magic Mountain or something like that. Real similar.
Nice.
Yeah, I had for the first like 10 years after I moved here, I used to have dreams about that place all the time. Like I'd have dreams that I was there. I
I've
miss it.
had
We don't have amusement parks here, really.
I've had amusement park dreams too. I've always wanted to see that George Romero movie,
I love
Amusement
it.
Park, but I haven't.
I
I've
haven't
had
seen that either. I'm
yeah.
behind on my horror. I used to be really like on top of my horror movies, but I'm I'm like way behind now. I need to get back on track.
Yeah, for me, I'd rather make movies than watch movies, pretty much. I'm always like,
I'm doing a live stream with a friend that I might do host show with. Sorry, my boyfriend just walked in.
oh, right on,
It's because my room's the only room you can smoke in.
right
My
on.
attic room.
Nice, that's awesome.
Yeah, so that's cool. They have a. Wait, my brain just derailed. That's cool that they have amusement parks and stuff there.
Yeah, here in Missouri, we have Silver Dollar City, which is a big amusement park that has big, scary roller coasters and everything, and
That's my jam right there.
it's like a tourist town. It's a very small town, but a lot of people visit here.
Oh, okay. We have a place, but it's really I can't even remember the name of it. What's the name of that amusement park? What that's like way south? Um, it's an amusement park. No, it's in Washington. Um, no, Magic Mountain's in California.
There's also one here.
There's a Magic Mountain here?
Yeah.
Where?
Like an hour and 15 minutes south. But both past the boat.
I had no idea. I did not know that we had not Magic Mountain, but Six Flags apparently.
It's what it's
I don't know.
It's just a water park. It's not.
No, there's a water park with rides and stuff too.
I know, but the one.
I can't think of the name of it right now. It's like they've got like water slides and stuff you can go to. It's a water park and they've got rides, but they didn't last time I went they didn't have that cool of rides.
Oh,
Yeah, we mostly have fairs. We have and then we have the Evergreen State Fair, which is in Monroe, I think. I've been before, but it's been ages.
We get fairs, but we don't.
I love the games at the fair. I used to love the dime toss. And
I'm a claw machine addict.
A claw machine?
Claw machines?
Yeah, I've gotten some big prizes out of the claw machine.
I play a claw machine app called Clawy. Oh, cool!
I got
That's cute.
Out of the claw machine.
That's super cute.
Yeah.
I've played this app and I've won hundreds of prizes. And actually won a mini claw machine from the claw machine.
Oh, that's awesome! Right on.
I put an open unboxing video on my YouTube channel for it because I was so excited about it, and I got ridiculously excited about it. The music on it was really loud though, but it's cheesy, but it is cool. Like it came with like 4 little plush toys that you could play and win,
Right on.
or you could put your own toys or whatever in it. It's pretty cool. I haven't used it in a while, but. It was it was cool to say I won a claw machine from a claw machine.
Yeah.
Right? How weird is that?
Yeah,
yeah.
so I think it would be really fun to do a paranormal show. I could find some questions to ask you about paranormal and stuff.
Yeah.
That would be really fun.
I've been studying the subject probably for about 30 years. Most of my life. Like I'm 44. Well, I'll be 44 in November. I'm 43. Sorry. I'm jumping the gun on my age. But so it's been the majority of my life. Like it wasn't even a subject like really we could talk about when I was growing up. It was really, really taboo. It's so cool how it's everywhere now. Like you can find so much stuff on it. But like one thing I've been wanting to write a guide of how to cleanse and protect yourself. And I've actually been wanting to team up with like a paranormal group and use some of their techniques for what they do to cleanse. But I need to talk to them to see if they would even be interested. But I want to actually write a book with like the steps, because there's no real good guides out there explaining that stuff to people. Like there's so much. That's one subject that a lot of people don't know what to do. And someone will tell them what to do, but they'll not do it properly, or they won't, they'll miss steps, or they'll just not be very serious about it. And they'll sometimes make their problems worse, or trap the spirit in their area instead of getting rid of it. It's like, there's a lot of steps that people miss, and when they could, if they knew the right steps, they could easily take care of the problem themselves instead of having a team come out and do it for them. They just need to know what to do.
For sure. And books are a great source of passive income. I published a book
Absolutely.
years ago, and I still get royalty payments.
That's
once in a
badass.
while.
I've been working on a young adult fantasy novel. Well, I started writing it like 15 years ago, but I don't have like a laptop or anything, and that's what I need, so I could just type it, because I have it all, like most of it handwritten out. I've got like, I don't know, like 100 pages or so written out, and I've got like notebooks of like the history of the world that I created, and maps, and it's real deep, and I just need something that I can put it all into, besides just handwritten, because it's a lot of work. I actually haven't worked on it in a while, and my journals are all displaced throughout the house, so I've got to find everything so I can keep working on it. But it would be really cool if I actually finish it. Ever.
Yeah, my mom loves young adult fantasy. That's like her favorite genre.
Me too. I mean, I have a Harry Potter tattoo on my arm.
Nice.
I'm a nerd. Total nerd. So what's the show thing that you want to do? I don't know anything really about it.
The main show I want to do is like a show, like kind of like a showbiz networking show, where we would open up in a separate tab, like you can do on StreamYard,
Mm-hmm.
LinkedIn, and then like interact with guests and stuff.
Cool.
And that's something I've wanted to do for a long time, is just like a network, somebody to help me network with showbiz people and stuff.
Right. Cool.
So that's one thing. And then I can do interview shows. And like I say, I could find a bunch of questions about paranormal and stuff. And that, I think that would be really fun.
That's definitely a topic I can do.
I used to do a game show that's pretty fun, where I give away like art cards. I make money selling my art in them.
I do art too. Like right here on the wall, this Edward Scissorhands painting I did. This is a watercolor. Sorry, my phone's charging, so let me try to bring it closer so you can see it. It's in plastic, so it's kind of funky in the plastic, but that's just a watercolor that I did.
Wow, that's great.
I did a whole Tim Burton themed show for a friend of mine, burlesque dancer. He was doing a Tim Burton themed burlesque show, and she asked me to do art for it. So I spent months creating all Tim Burton artwork, like inspired from his movies.
That's awesome.
I ended up giving it all away.
I wish I had some artwork to show off. All I got on hand is this flyer.
That's cool. That's cool.
It was supposed to be for a goth night here in Branson, but
nice.
It never really took off, and I was doing like old-fashioned flyer marketing and stuff, and the show never turned out. But
oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah. Might have been the wrong time of year or something. I'm not sure.
I used to be really into the Seattle goth scene here. I used to do that mostly in my 20s. But I don't even really go to Seattle much anymore, but I'm still a member of our members only goth club in Seattle. Like I could still go there whenever. I just haven't, because I never go to Seattle anymore. I don't have a car, so it's not really convenient for me.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
just
that's
stay
how I
in.
was goth and punk in my 20s, and it left
Actually,
a lasting
this is
impression.
all fake. My hair, I make my own extensions. I actually have a mohawk. I've had a mohawk since I was 16.
Nice. That's
I go
awesome.
through phases where I shave my head completely and regrow it out, and then I do the extensions just for fun.
Right on. That's awesome.
I enjoy it. It's an easy way to, like, when you get tired of your appearance, you can change it real quick. I used to change my look and hair color like every couple weeks. It was crazy, but I don't do that so much anymore. I kind of do the color thing, like I'll either do like reds and oranges and then like blues and purples and greens and stuff. Like it just depends on my mood. Like
Yeah, I
right now
remember
I'm in my orange phase, orange and red.
I used to have pomade that I could put in my hair that would color it blue and stuff, and then you could
Cool.
just wash it out. And I had all kinds of different colors like purple and black. And
Nice. I used to do my hair black until I developed an allergy to black hair dye. Um,
oh,
when I dye, and it doesn't matter what brand I use, it always causes my it'll cause my face to swell up, and it's awful. My head will break out in like gross scabs. It's nasty. Like I can't. I like stay away from black now. I could do like the spray in temporary blacks, but actual dyes will destroy me. It's awful. Like I'm a terrible goth girl because I can't do my hair black.
oh no.
That's all right. I like the bright colors more for me anyways. But I used to do my hair like half some color and then black.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I think I had blue and black and purple and black at one time.
I would do mine red and black. I would do like Harley Quinn. I actually made my own Harley Quinn costume back in like 2001 because you couldn't buy it. And I made the traditional Harley Quinn costume though. And I won like 3 different costume contests with that. It was really
Right
badass. I've got some good photos of it. It was pretty cool. I killed it. I did Edward Scissorhands before too, which I made functioning scissor hands, which I want to do that again because I don't have any good photos of it. It was before we had, cameras in our pockets.
right.
So I only have crappy disposable camera pictures of it. Like you can't even really see that what I'm wearing. So I've been wanting to do it again just to capture good photos of it. Because it was cool, especially because I shaved my eyebrows. So I was able to really like do the makeup. I did like the scar makeup and the purple shading, and I killed that one too. That was a good one, and I didn't get to enter that into any contests either, and I had never seen anyone do it at that point. Same with
I
the Harley. No, I never saw anybody do that either.
I dressed up as Beetlejuice when I was in middle school. That was a
That's
fun
cool.
costume. I had a horn in my pants so I could honk.
That's awesome. That's great. My friend and her son, who was a toddler, they did Lydia and Beetlejuice. Her son was Beetlejuice and she was Lydia, and it was so cute. Some of the cutest photos I've ever seen. They totally killed it. She did like the red wedding dress, Lydia. It was cool.
What's your favorite Tim Burton movie?
Oh, that's hard. There's so many. Beetlejuice is definitely up there. And so is Edward Scissorhands. Pretty much anything that has Winona Ryder in it is a win for me. And Johnny Depp. I'm a big fan.
Mine would probably be Ed Wood.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Great.
I haven't seen that one as many times though. That's one I actually need to see again. I've actually been thinking about that.
it was really inspirational to me as somebody who aspires to be a filmmaker.
Yeah, I could see that for sure. Very cool.
Well, right on. Thanks so much for talking to me, and I'll be in touch about setting up. And you want to do that interview show?
Sure. Yeah, I'm willing to do that.
Right on.
Right now, I pretty much work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but other than that, I have like the next 4 days off every week. I've had that for a while, so I have a lot of time during the week. I mean, I could always do. I just got off work at 8, so well, I don't know what time it is there.
It's
Uh,
11:13.
okay, it's 9 here right now,
Right on.
so I could always do something after work too.
Right
And we
on.
we close at 7, so I'm home. I'm usually home by 8:30 my time.
Cool. Yeah, I work from 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. I work from home. I just
Oh,
work
that's
from home,
nice. That's pretty
and
cool.
I'm available from 6 p.m. till 2 a.m. Central
I'm also
Time.
a night owl, so I'm usually up pretty late.
Right on. Awesome. Well, I'm so
Yeah.
stoked to meet you. Thank you so
Oh, glad
much
to meet you too.
for chatting, and I look forward to doing that interview show for sure.
Absolutely, me too. That sounds really fun. I've been wanting to do something, and collaborating, I think, is a great way to go. So I'm totally down for that. And you seem like my kind of people, so I dig that.
Awesome. Right on. Have a great night.
Yeah, you too. It was so fun chatting with you, and we'll definitely do it again soon.